What's going on, everyone? Talen here, and welcome to another Marvel Future Fight video. Alright, so in this video here, we're going to be doing Psylocke versus World Boss Legend. Oh, I was looking at the name there, I was like, wait a minute, Captain Britain? I was like, oh yeah, the uniform. So I kind of confused myself when we were doing the video on for a second there. But anyway, it's going to be Psylocke versus World Boss Legend, so Knull and Mephisto. There'll be timestamps below if you want to skip straight to the fights. It'll be Knull, then Mephisto. But right now we're going to go over my build here on Psylocke, take a quick look at that. We might have two videos of Psylocke doing this video because right now, I'll skip right down here, we are keeping just this regular obelisk on her because I do like this obelisk. Mind damage, ignore, dodge, and 180 proc. But I do really want to put a CTP of Judgment on her, so that might be another video. Maybe we'll compare that to see how much quicker she does the fights with a CTP of Judgment. But for right now, she just has this one equipped. But just so you know, for future reference, I'm strongly considering putting a CTP of Judgment on her. One, I think she's really strong, so that's a good reason. And two, I really like Psylocke. I like Psylocke as a character. This look may not be my favorite for Psylocke, but I do really like Psylocke. I'm not really a huge fan though of this uniform, but anyway, that's enough of that. Let's just go ahead and take a look here. We do have some Urus on her, nothing too crazy because these Urus have been on her for a while, so I kind of need to upgrade her to a few Odin's Blessings, maybe some mythic Urus or something like that. We have all of her skills fully leveled up. Ice Weight set is fully awakened for overdrive. Oh yeah, we don't have an artifact. I tried to get an artifact for her. I spent what, 10,000 of those cosmic whatever they're called, trying to open up the chest to get them. No luck. I got a few others, but nothing too crazy. I'm trying to remember who I got, because I got Sif before that. I got the 6-star Sif, but I also got another 6-star. I'm trying to remember who it was. I don't think it was someone that I was too excited about. Actually, no, I think it was Sharon Rogers. I might have got her 6-star one. But anyway, that was that. We have her uniform sitting at legendary, so that'll be mythic soon. I was just using all of her bios previously to level up characters level 70, so I haven't kind of recovered from that yet. If we take a look at the details here, you can see her stats. So yeah, now let's go ahead and hop over to the fight and see how she does against Knull. Alright, so here we are over at Knull Stage 2 like I always do, and this is the team that we have here, and I'm looking at this team and I just realized that this kind of goes against what I was saying in some of my previous videos, where I just use a support and leadership, because Cyclops does both. He uses support and a leadership, but his support isn't that crazy, so it's like having, what, a 55% leadership? Yeah, that should be fine. The main reason I have Cyclops here is, well, one, I mean, he's got a good leadership, but two is he has a CTP of Insight on him, and usually for these videos, I like to have my support characters with a CTP of Insight, so Wave here doesn't have one, so that's why we have Cyclops. So Cyclops with CTP of Insight, Wave for her regular Tier 2 support, and then, of course, our star here, which is going to be Captain Britain or Psylocke. Yes, let's go ahead and hop over here. She has a ton of built-in ignore dodge, so I can just go ahead with these standard strikers here and save my dodge ignore strikers for my next video, which is one of the other characters I had in the lineup there, but you'll see that one posted probably after this video, because I like to record these in a little bit of a burst session here. So let's go ahead and get this going. So I think I messed up the... Oh no, the tier or the awakening skill went through. Alright, cool. I thought I canceled a little too early there, but yeah, Psylocke just destroys. I mean, that was what, 20 seconds? But I need to probably start upgrading these videos here and start doing a little bit higher stage for Knull is probably what needs to happen. I've just been doing stage 2 in all of my videos for so long now that I just kind of want to stay consistent with that so that it's kind of more comparable for all the characters. I swear, if I get killed by the symbiotes here because of this cutscene, okay, good. There's been a lot of times that he goes into that cutscene there, and then when I come out of the cutscene, the whole symbiote bar except for one is full, and all the symbiote things are flying around the screen and just kind of wreck me. And it really, really annoys me, because there's nothing you can do about it. It just is like, okay, here you go. You're taking this insta-kill because you're in a cutscene. You can't move around. Yeah, she is destroying this. I don't think, yeah, she gets knocked back, but I can just pop down that 5th skill there and walk away. But yeah, you have to let the 3rd skill actually, ow. You have to let the 3rd skill actually hit him to heal is what I was trying to say there, if you were wondering why her health is so low. Having a damage proc here, whatever my damage proc, or my damage, I was really low for the end. But anyway, as I was saying, if you're running low on health, you just pop the 3rd skill, but since I have a regular damage proc, that will activate my proc, so I'll miss out on my regular rotation of damage, which is why I only tend to do that if I'm, like, in danger of actually dying. But if I'm, like, half health and I feel okay, I'm like, I'll just keep playing. So, yeah, that's going to be Knull. I mean, just blitz through. So, yeah, I think I need to start doing a higher stage for these videos, but for right now I'm going to stick with stage 2, but let me know in the comments below what stage you think would be acceptable to kind of move up to and try out the characters, because I can go to a higher stage, but then, or like a really high stage or like a middle high stage for what my roster can do, but then only like my top tier characters will be able to clear it. So then if I try to stick with the same stage, this character may not be able to clear it, but can clear a lower stage. I don't know, or maybe I should just go up to the highest stage that this character in particular can clear and then put that in the video, but you won't be able to compare them against each other too easily. So anyway, let's move on to Mephisto, and we'll continue this conversation if I remember, because we're recording Mephisto tomorrow from when I recorded this clip. So yeah, see you over there. Alright, so here we are over at Mephisto. We have stage 2, same as Knull, same team that we used against Knull. So let's go ahead and pop over here. Grab some strikers. Do we need movement speed strikers? We probably do. She doesn't have any cleansing. I think we'll just go with the movement speed strikers. But yeah, she doesn't have any way to cleanse the debuffs, so this could be a problem. I don't know, because we have to actually hit him with our 3rd skill to heal. So if we get low on health, that will throw off our skill rotation, which would be a little annoying, so we'll lose some damage that way. But let's see what we can do here. Can this just like one-shot him to the next phase? Because that would be really nice. And it did not. Or wait, did it? Oh, it did. I was kind of just joking around, but look at that damage. Psylocke is just melting bosses here. And this is with a regular damage proc. I really, really want to put a, whatchamacallit, a CTP of Judgment on her. Because I want to see how crazy the damage will be. Ah, no, we're going to get... Yeah, time frozen. Oh, yeah, he switches to this first. Whoops, for some reason I thought I could get him to 0 bars here and then just move on to the snake phase. We need to heal a little bit, so we're going to have to... I mean, the 3rd skill does do good damage if you do proc on it, so, I mean, that is nice, but I can't really combine it with some other stuff. Alright, take some damage here. Oh, it's not enough to push him over. Alright, well, we are a bit slow, and we have movement speed strikers, so that's not good. Run quicker! Come on, Psylocke. Oh. Gotta get your cardio in. There we go. One more. Yeah, she's actually pretty slow. So I definitely do need those movement speed strikers. There we go. Unlock the snake form. I wonder if we could like one-shot this with our awakening skill. That would be kind of cool. Ooh. Go damage. Ah, run away. It's definitely good damage. I mean, we push him to the next phase right away. So she's just doing some like crazy burst damage here. Once I get like a Judgment on her, I'm kind of curious to see how her burst damage will like stack up to Moonstone's burst damage. Ah, run away. I have a CTP of energy on Moonstone, so I'm kind of curious to see how those compare. Let me know if you'd like to see that video or something like that, where I compare the damage of some of the top burst damage characters, provided of course I have them built, but I'm kind of curious to see how they stack up against each other. But yeah, that's Psylocke. I mean, no issues there. She may get into trouble for like a longer fight when when you don't have debuff removal, because then we can take a lot of dot damage over time, and that could definitely whittle down her health, and then we'll have to rely more on the 3rd skill. But I mean, she does have the 3rd skill, so that is something to keep her alive there, and it's a 16% heal. It procs multiple times, but I think it's just 16% over the entire thing, or is it 16% every time? That'd be a little OP if it's 16% percent every time, because I know when I was hitting with the third skill, when she does the slashes, I see healing multiple times, the green numbers. So it's not just one big bulk heal. It definitely happens over and over. So yeah, she can heal. It's just you sometimes have to, like I said, if you have a damage proc, that is, you have to kind of sacrifice the damage proc to do that. But if you have judgment, like I want to put on her, then it won't really matter. You just take a few hits, get a few heals in, and then boom, go right into your rotation. Your judgment will be active for like a second already, and you can just carry on with your regular damage rotation. So yeah, that's going to be Psylocke. Again, very strong. I really like her awakening. I like this uniform, and I'm probably going to do a test maybe to see how much damage she does with her old uniform, because I know she always had really good damage, even like with her base kit. So all of Psylocke's kind of looks here had really high damage at the time, you know, when she came out, and when this uniform came out, and now this uniform kind of buffed her up. But now that she has her awakening, like I said, I'm kind of curious to see what this uniform can do in World Boss Legends, so I might make a separate video on that. Let me know if you're even interested in seeing that maybe in the comments below. But that's going to be it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed, and of course I will catch you in the next one.